Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Welcome to ITSJBTV, everybody. We're going to go for this touchdown tournament. I just got home from work a little while back. It was a long week. Ended up with 81 hours. Had to work out in Miami for the Super Bowl. It was kind of cool, but it was awful tiring. All right, we're going to start with my Big Bubba name, and I am going to play the pro. Hole number 1, we're going to start at 20%. And let's get this going. Hope everybody started off their week good. It's Monday. Yay. Anybody playing in the tournament, good luck. I hope you kill it. I haven't taken a look at the holes yet, so it's going to be kind of a first round for me. Just kind of play it on a whim. The 20%. 6.1 is 3.5. Whoops. Little too much on the backspin. Turn my speaker down behind me a little bit. I don't know if that's coming through. It's right behind me, so facing at the mic it probably was. It'll cause a little bit of a echo. That was a bad start. I gotta hope for a save. I don't play this game to just practice on it. I play every time I play it. I try to qualify. I don't care. How you doing, John? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you stopping by, coming in loud and clear. Thank you for the heads up on that. I was super excited about the game yesterday. I didn't get to see it, but I was about a mile away from the stadium. Go Chiefs. I didn't think they were going to be able to pull that one off. All right, poking hope out of the sand. That a way to start it. Thank you, Take. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and good luck to you too if you're going to be playing the round. Not a bad sand shot for my first game of the day. I was out there in Miami working anywhere from about 14 to 20 hours every day out there. I didn't have any time to play this game. Smiles back to you, Sammy. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Take. All right, hole number 2. Par 3, 10%. I don't know any idea what these holes are. I haven't seen the holes. I just actually watched, or actually listened to Tommy giving the percentages on what they should be. I believe I missed number 7. I didn't get the percentage on what the elevation is for that one, but it appears every hole in this tournament, 0% on the back half on your second shot. 7, 6. About 7 rings. There's 7. Perfect ball. See what happens. Now, need to adjust more for that wind. Take, are you still with me? If you are, I was going to ask, do you want to be a moderator in the room when you come in? Doesn't mean you ever have to really come in and stay or nothing, but if you do come in, you're able to help me with some of the chat if anything starts ever getting out of line. Showing 2 viewers. John, are you one of them? If whoever's in here, if you can type back and let me know. I got my speaker on behind me just a little bit so I can at least hear the game some. Do you hear that coming across the mic or no? Yep, you can hear it. Turn it down a little bit more because that when it comes across, you hear it saying stuff. Does it make an echo with the game? You can hear the game play and then you hear an echo from the speaker. And is the music playing? Okay, awesome. And this is, I believe, the 20% par 3. One of my least favorite of the par 3s. Very nice shot. I don't like this shot. I might have to change my club. I don't have a lot of adjustment room with this one. So 7-1. Max distance is 7-3. I knew it. So I'm gonna have to overpower this a little bit. I wish I knew what the music was. I can't figure out which one it's coming. I know it's not coming from Spotify, and I can't figure out how to get the music over from Spotify to play on here, because it's a little more of a variety of what a lot of different people play during their streams. And I have about 10-12 different songs to rotate through. I can't figure out how to get it from Spotify to the stream. We are moving on to hole 3, 10%. Let's get that rolling. 7/8 is about 4 rings. I should be great proof on that one. No elevation for the second shot. That's a fancy golf ball. I don't have none of those. Uh-oh. Ooh. That was close. He didn't adjust for the wind. All right, 8.0 at 0 elevation. And we're going to look at max distance on this one. It is going to be 6.8. Perfect ball. Oh, hit the pin. So close. Welcome, welcome. If you played your round, or if you haven't played your round, I hope you did good, or I wish you the best of luck. If you're gonna play pro, maybe we can play one another. This is my, what I call my secondary account, Big Bubba. Next is ITSJBTV, my main account. Waiting to see the alert for RJ to come on. He normally comes on somewhere around about 8, 9 o'clock. He's got his appointment that he goes to on Mondays though. Sometimes it's a little later. Ouch. Alrighty, moving on. Nice and quick here. I'm on the top of the leaderboard for now. Anybody see any of their names in there? Alright, moving on to hole number 4, 10%. Oh boy, 7.2. 1.5. 7.2 is 3.8. Look at about 2 rings. I'm just going to try to get up into the rough area there. Hopefully I don't hit the water. Don't go behind the tree, you dum-dum. Yeah, don't do that. If I would have hit it perfect, I wouldn't have got behind that stupid tree. That's going to be difficult unless I'm able to get through the tree somehow. It's taken a while with my group of guys and girls that I got in my clan with me, but we got a pretty good group. They like to encourage each other. We all share hole-in-ones and different shots that we all do, and they like to encourage one another. Every now and then we get one that's a little smart mouth, but for the most part it's pretty much a good group and fun. All right, this is not gonna go good. I see it already. Let's see, let's back it up a little bit and just get on the green. That'll work. Too bad you can't do shots like that in real golf. Or people that play real golf, it's unfortunate that you can do shots like that in this game. That hole that we're on right now, hole 4, is probably going to be the make or break for who's going to win the gold. If you can get your drop on this one for an eagle, you're going to very likely, as long as you stay with all the rounds, all the shots, possibly going to be in that, say, top 5 range. Most likely you'll be in banner if you can get the eagle on this one. I'm not quite brave enough to try to go for the green, because every time I try to do that, somehow, some way, I end up hitting the waters. All right, 8.0 at max, 8.2, dropping down into the wonderful sand. 7, 8.2, little curl, and hit it great. There you go. It'd have been a little closer if I'd have hit it perfect. Player plays a lot of the expert rounds too. Maybe not. He just recently started playing. Nope, he's got a lot of expert games. 3,000 games played, and he's played all them experts. Oops. All right, looks like we're playing that hole one more time here. Hole number 5, 20%. Ready. Let's get her done. I don't know why I saw this player's name. I thought of tofu. I hate tofu. Stuff is squishy and nasty. I don't know why, but I feel like I could hear John laughing. Get in the hole. Well, I'm not just going to give it to him, so we're going to see if we can't do the same daggum thing here. 6.9, 20%, 7.1 max distance. Nope. Not today. I still get the birdie. That's okay. Now thinking his name said tofu, I don't like tofu even more. Hole 6. 10% on the drive. I didn't expect a whole lot of viewers. I know there's a couple bigger streamers that are out there that are pretty good ones. Let's see, which way do I want to go here? I think I can get across that with 8. We're good to go. Roll, roll, roll. Good for a garbage can. It helps weight the plastic to the bottom so it doesn't fly up. You know, you have to stick your hand in a garbage bag to put it all the way down there to the bottom of the can. When it's empty, you stick the tofu in the bottom of the garbage bag and it helps it drop all the way to the bottom, and then you wrap it around the top of the can. It's good for like a paperweight, but garbage bag weight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop. All right, no percent on this shot. 7.4. We are going to be gonna be about almost minimum distance with this club. Do I have enough for the rough bump? I do not. shoot. So that wasn't a smart drive. So mid distance at 7.4 is going to be 5.3. Perfect shot. And not today. Close, but no cigar. Stop. I don't ever wish bad on any players that I play against, not unless you're an emoji spammer. If I'm in the middle of setting up my shot and you're just boom, 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 sending them emojis. Yeah, I know I can turn them off, but those are ones where they need to have an emoji with a fist through the forehead. Perfect ball. Come on, hit perfect. There you go. Get in the hole. Moving on to hole 7, and hole 7 is the one that I missed. Let's see what we're looking at here. Hole 7, par 4. Everything not a par 3 in this game is 10%. So everything. Nope, hole 1 is 20%. And then you got a 10%, a 20%, and a 10% on the par 3s. And then everything else is 10% and no elevation on the back part of your shot. So I'm gonna take a peek, I guess, at the hole first and give my guesstimate on what I think it should be. We'll call that 10%. .61 at max, 3.2. Uh-oh. Great right's not good. Stay up there, don't go in the grass. There we go. That's okay. Now I remember this hole. I've played most of all of these. This one I remember trying to see if I can't get my first bounce on the light rough before the green. And it's not a guarantee, but it seems to be more of a true bounce for your next bounce to the hole. This green is extremely bumpy. Got a lot of little whoop-de-doos in it. And if you try to get up really close or something, the backspin doesn't seem to come back as good because it's a little bit up to the hole. So if you can get the club on the light part of the green, of the rough part, to get it to bounce that way. It's not a rough bump, but it seems to be more of a true bounce to get to the hole better. I find it amazing how much the other clubs nobody ever used are starting to come into play since they did their upgrade and stuff to some of the clubs and all that stuff. All right, where are we at? We are right about, and we're about mid, just about max. .3. I guess I'm gonna try 4.6. Perfect ball. I did get that. Boom! Yes! That's what it's going to take. In the weekend round, it's going to take some drops. I like it. So let me note that 10% on the drive, light rough, second shot, max thorn adjustment. All right, hole number 8. 10% par 3. Little Bo Peep. Of course I go first. 6.3. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time since I played this hole. I forgot what kind of spin I need. .3, we're gonna go 5.9. Perfect shot. All right, now remember, about a half a ball of backspin, that's all it's gonna take. So 10%, half backspin. And I know when I play this hole, I remember now playing with a little bit of a headwind. I don't do any spin whatsoever. I just line it straight at the hole, as straight as possible, do my adjustment, and take the shot. Oh no. And again, I don't play this game to just practice and throw the game. When I play this, my job, I don't know when I'm going to have all the time in the world to be able to play around, especially when it's 18 holes. Thursday, Friday, and the weekends. Weekends I'm pretty much okay with. It's the Thursday and Friday thing that's difficult at times, because that's 18 holes, 2 names, and it takes a little bit to get 2 names in. All right, moving on to the final hole, hole number 9, 10%. And this went fairly quick, even with the shootouts. About 38 minutes right now. I'll probably switch right over to ITSJBTV and play those 9 real quick. Don't hit that sand, sir. Uh-oh, that might be trouble. Get away from that sand, thank you. I'll take the rough. I'll take that than the sand every day. I almost want to say -5% on that second shot. It's a little bit of an uphill at the end there, but Tommy says no. For some reason, I lost my speaker playing. So 6.0 at max, 4.1. I hope I don't go flying on past the hole. Oh my gosh.
Great shot.
That was a terrible shot. That wasn't even close to it. John Bell, hello sir, how are you? Thank you for the good luck, I appreciate that. And thank you so much for coming in, I appreciate it. I know there's other people on. I have had no chance whatsoever to play any rounds at all this week. I just finished my week with 82 hours. I'm tired. I came into this one kind of blind. I listened to Tommy on the elevation numbers that he was giving out, but I had no idea what the holes were we were playing. I've had one drop so far, and so far haven't missed anything. This is hole 9 of this name. I'm gonna switch over and play ITSJB after this one.
Perfect shot.
Oh, awesome. We got all the eagles, got the par, or the birdies, and I got one drop for an extra eagle. So that'll help. And that's a good start to a blind tournament. Alright, we just did this one. We go with a half a ball of backspin, just a touch of right spin because of the wind. 6.1, we're going to move to 5.7.
Perfect shot.
Hello, Sandy. Thank you very much for the good luck, and thank you for coming in. How are you guys doing?
Nice on.
I was just telling John Bell and John Hepp, both of them, I was 82-hour week this week. It was insane. I had to go to Miami and work the Super Bowl. Again, I'm a chauffeur, so we had a lot of big named and rich people coming into the Super Bowl and driving people around for 4 days. It was a tiring
Perfect
week.
shot. Nice on.
Alright. Did pretty decent on this name. Where are we at? $14 under. I had one drop. What was it? Hole number 6. Not bad. Post that to the clan. Is that a long drive to Pittsburgh for that? And hopefully everything's okay going to the doctors. It's a long drive. That's not normally just for a checkup. Alright, get that open, see what we got in this thing. Good old Marlin. Alrighty, switch over to my main account. The game sounds not too high, is it? I don't have any sound even coming out of my Bluetooth speaker behind me for some reason. Ugh. Miami's about the same. Miami from Orlando is about 3 to 4 hours depending on some traffic. And the working out there at the Super Bowl, I was anywhere from 14 to 20 hours a day. It was a lot of sleepless time. What the heck? Never used the Grizzly. All right, here we go. Oh no. That name 2 ahead of me. That person I think won the last tournament. No? I think, isn't anything KO Red? Isn't that Neo's group of people? That stinks. I ought to do a screenshot and watch. That person's going to be on top at the end. Anybody recognize any names there? Try to invite somebody real quick. Let's get going here. Hole number 1, 20%. I don't know why my speaker stopped working. I'm back to like I'm deaf again. I don't hear the music. I don't hear my game. I don't hear nothing. That KO name, I'm almost positive those names, all those groups with that KO, I think that's all Neo stuff. I didn't look in it to see if I saw any name of Neo, but
Great shot.
the last one I played that had the name was the last tournament, and it was a KO person, and they ended up winning the whole thing. All right, so a little less on the backspin this time. 6, 20%. I'll push this time. 3.8.
Perfect shot.
Ooh, golly, that was close. Wow, he hit the water and he's gonna still use another good ball. I've never understood that. If I do a shot and it goes in the water and I lose it, definitely if I used a good ball, I'm gonna go down to a lesser ball. Oh, I'm not liking that. That's awful glitchy.
Perfect shot.
All right.
Eagle.
Get set up for hole number 2, 10%. Well, I can't get set up for that yet. I gotta. No, I didn't. Let's see what the heck happened here. 10%. I thought that was over. It's hole number 5, my least favorite of the par 3s. .7. Last time I did this, I went way to the left. And too far up. We'll adjust it a little bit to the right of the hole here. 6.7, 6.3. I'm gonna do a little bit of curl to the right
Perfect shot.
because I believe it's got a little bit of a slope to the left. Ooh, it was close.
Knocked on.
I like when you get that tee shot off or your second shot off, whatever it may be, and the camera bounces with your ball bounce. I love it when it does that. That means it's going in the hole. RJ must be having a late doctor's appointment too. I haven't seen him come on yet. When you go tomorrow, Sandy, be careful on your drive there and back, and I hope everything's good. My job was nice enough to give me tomorrow off so I can just take a day and relax, because 82 hours in 1 week is just stupid. You're gonna run out of time, sir. Oh my goodness.
Shot.
Oh my goodness. That was on 0. That's delay a game. Brrr. That was on 0 for quite some time there.
Birdie.
How about those Chiefs coming back? I was parked about a mile away from the stadium. I got to see the flyover. I got to see all the fireworks going off, but I couldn't see the game. And I couldn't hear the halftime or anything. But I got to watch it on my iPad while I was sitting waiting. One heck of a game.
Great shot. shot.
A nice camera view.
Nice on.
Just a half a ball of backspin. A little more. Golly, I could have let go and it moves it. I'll take it. 6.0, we're going to move it 5.6.
Perfect shot.
Not the camera view, I don't think. Or is it? Boom!
Hole in one.
I thought for sure he was going to win that one. All right, hole 3, 10%. Thank you for the boom, Sandy. .4. This is kind of a big wind. I'm not going to do that. .4. We're going to move 4.5.
Perfect shot.
Thank you, John. I don't know if anybody got all their elevations or not yet, but like I was saying earlier, I was listening yesterday. I couldn't watch. I was in the middle of doing stuff, but I was listening. And elevations, everything has 10 to 20% elevation on the tee shots, but no shot has any elevation on the second shot on any par 3 or par 4 and par 5s. So that makes it a little simpler to keep up with what the elevation shots are. But I think hole 9 and hole 18 is kind of a little bit of an uphill, maybe not quite 5%, but it's got a little bit of an incline when you look straight down from your shot to the hole. But everything comes back is showing no percentage. So the tee shots only, it seems like. So no percentage here, 6.5. And we are going to be kind of mid-distance here. I'll stay a little bit to the left here. 6.5 at mid is 4.9.
Perfect shot.
Camera bounce. Oh! So close. I tried to save him. Oh no. He'll at least get a birdie.
Eagle.
No, that's not going to happen from there. But he still gets his birdie.
Perfect shot.
Hole number 4 or 10%er again. Auburn Tigers, roll tide. All right, on my other name, I played this shot and stupidly hit it right behind a tree. I made a good recovery with a hook shot to make my birdie on it, but I'm not doing that one again.
Great shot.
Uh-oh. Stay up, ball. Nope. .9 at max. You go 3.5. Maybe just a little under 3.5.
Perfect shot.
John, I'm going to do a test on my mic, see if it works. I'm talking right now, and I'm going to hit the mute button on the mic. Tell me if it mutes it when I stop, while I'm talking. So I'm talking now. I'm talking. Did you hear it stop when I was saying talking now a bunch of times?
Great shot. Nice on.
This is pretty much max distance. Let's see if I can get that to bounce right in the hole. 7.0 at max is 5.3. No, it is not. It is. I didn't change my bag yet.
Perfect shot.
Yes.
Eagle.
Cool, thanks. Phew, what a save. I did it again on this one. No, actually, this wasn't the one I got the save on. This was the one I hit behind the tree. Awesome, that's an extra drop I got out of that one. All right, hole number 5. 20%, my least favorite of the par 3s. All right, so hole 4. That's me. I'll write that down in a second here. Make a little notation there to do the bump off the light rough on that hole. That seemed to work pretty well too. 7.0 is 7.2 at max. Perfect
shot.
ball. It's going to go to the right of the hole. Slow down, ball. All right.
Nice
Got to
on.
do a little bit of adjusting on that shot. Maybe a little bit of left spin. Light rough. Second shot. So what I'm writing here, par, hole number 4 and hole number 7. So 413, 716, your second shot works a lot better if you can make the ball bounce on the light green part of the rough first, because those two holes have seriously whoop-de-doos all around the hole. And if you hit off that light rough bump first, it's not a rough bump, but if you bounce off the light rough first, it helps the bounce of the ball get to the hole better.
Birdie. Birdie.
Any new people in? I see 3 are in here with me. I thank you each and every one for coming in. You're more than welcome to say hey. You're welcome to not say anything. Either way, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you stopping in, whether it's for just a minute or whatever the case may be. 6.8. We're gonna try to see if we have enough room for 6.4. We do. Give a little left and a little overpower.
Perfect shot.
And see if that'll bring it back towards the hole. Nope, too short. I knew that was gonna do that. That's okay.
Nice on.
It's just a shootout. If it was expert, I'd be throwing up. Because that's expert's expensive. Very expensive.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Get one of them cooking real quick. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hole number 6. 10%. Frequently asked questions. I'm not going to say what it really is saying. Fa la 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 Q. Get it? Some people would see that name like I did and get it right away. Some people are like, what does that name mean? I'll just say frequently asked questions.
Perfect shot.
Can I have an 8-mile-an-hour wind again? No, I cannot. I might have to do a different ball. Let me move to a power 2 ball. I am going to switch you to a katana with 5.2, which may make it even worse. Nope, that works good. Now just hit it perfect. Nope.
Great shot.
Stay up on the green, dadgummit. It's going right to the rough. Stop. Wrong, 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 wrong. Another from the rough shot on this one. That's where the sniper's a better club. It's got good ball guide. I personally, if I was on this second shot, I would do it as a rough bump because of the ball guide and the top spin and back spin that's on the club. I just like my Guardian.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
All right, on this second shot, no elevation. 6.8. Last time I did this same thing and I just didn't even come close. That ain't enough. Six 6.8. I'm gonna go about 4.5. Golly.
Great shot.
I don't know if y'all saw it on that side, but it just like completely never even showed up at the perfect shot. It just flew right on past to that side of it. A couple of my players in my group said that they were having glitchy shot needles. That's the first time I've had it happen on me, but that's all right. I don't expect to make one from the rough that much anyways. Not from that distance.
Eagle.
This is the 20% par 3.
Perfect shot.
Looks good. Nope. It looked good. Doesn't always mean it was.
Nice on.
Now I just gotta hope to get a little closer. I've seen worse things happen. .3, go about 6.4.
Perfect shot.
Stop, stop, stop. A little downhill at the back side of that hole. That'll get you. All right, hole number 7, switch back to my favorite golf ball. 10%. This is the other one with the light colored green of the rough to bounce that second shot on to give you a more true bounce towards the hole. Doesn't work every time, but when it does, it's pretty nice. So we got 8.1 with 10%, 4.3.
Great shot.
Long, don't go in the sand. Stop it. Stop it. That roll would have won the Indy 500. Minimal overpower. That ball would have been my longest drive ever if there wouldn't have been no sand there. The ball rolled faster than it hit. Well, that just made my next shot a lot more difficult. My other name, this was the hole I got the drop on. This name I got the drop on the other one, which helped a lot more. We're kind of between max and minimum there. .9 from the sand. Phew, that's a huge difference. I guess we're gonna have to go with about 5 rings.
Great shot.
Maybe I underadjusted. Nope.
Nice on.
I was in the blind on that one. Whoopsie. That's okay. I got the drop on the other one, so I'm right where I was on my other name. If I can finish up the last 2, I'll be at 14 on this name also, and that's a good thing. I'm okay with 14. I'll work on the ones that I'm having issues with, which I don't have issues with the tee shot normally on this one. That was a horrible tee shot with a super fast top spin.
Birdie.
Hole 8 and hole 9 left to go.
Birdie.
Well, we got a little bit of a headwind on this one. That's an awful lot of backspin for the head spin, or the headwind.
Great shot.
Alright, just like my notes say, I'm not going to go any different. Get that ball guide right at the hole. We're going to go half a backspin. 6.3, we're going to max distance 5.9. Perfect shot. I like that camera angle, but I think I used backspin when I shouldn't have with a headwind. Yep, headwind,
Nice
I'm not going to use but a tad of backspin. So we're going to play that hole again. We're going to see what kind of wind we got. Side wind, half a ball of backspin. Headwind, just a tad of backspin. We got a face wind, or I mean a forward northern wind. Might need about a full ball of backspin. Facing at me a little bit, like an east to a tiny bit of south wind there, so
Perfect shot.
I'm gonna go with my gut here and I'm gonna do just that tad of backspin. And 10% on the elevation. $6.9. Gonna be 6.5. Perfect shot. See if that gets it. A little to the right. That's good speed though. Very good speed.
Birdie.
All right, one more to go after the shootout. If I can make the eagle on that one, it will put me at the same as my other name with 14 under. This is a 20% tee shot.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
.2. That seems like a lot. 8.4 on the adjustment. You're gonna trust the notebook.
Perfect shot.
Slow down, ball.
Nice on.
Last one, hole number 9. When did I get? Got hole number 4. That was my drop. I don't have none of those fancy dancy golf balls. I just got all the plain stuff.
Great
Uh-oh.
shot.
Uh-oh. You don't want to hit the fancy dancy golf balls in the water.
Great shot.
Great right should be okay with the wind blowing the way it's blowing. And that works. Woof, that's about 435. 436. Hopefully they don't put me in between clubs on the thorn. Again, if you hit a ball in the water and your other player does a good shot, go to a lesser ball. Don't use another good one. Oh no, that's 2 in the water. Don't do that. Just don't. Go to a lesser ball. Okay. Kind of almost in between here. Ooh, he forfeited. There you go. That put me on the top of the board for the qualifying round. That'll definitely get me into the Thursday, Friday part of it. Take a peek at that. Send that to my clan. And we'll go back to the main page and see if I get any goodies out of the pin chest. Negative. That's okay. I don't really ever use the big dog, but I can use the cards for it. And a good old whopping marlin ball. Well, guys, that's it. I got 14 on my second account that I normally play with the tournament, and my main account got a 14 as well. I am going to get ready for bed. It is 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in Orlando, Florida here. Thank you everybody for stopping in and saying hey. John, Sandy, Little John, Lit John, sorry, not Little John, Lit John. Who we had here earlier was Take 7, Sammy Spike. Thanks all of y'all for stopping in. It's JBTV. Don't forget to hit them thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell icon, and you'll notice every time I come on to do something. I try to do it as often as I can. Just work is difficult sometimes. You guys have a great night. Good luck on your rounds if you're playing it, and I will see you soon.